laws and values. Responding to the Russian disinformation campaign does not fall squarely in the province of any single U.S. agency, and they generally do not have visibility into the information that flows across social media platforms. American respect for the free exchange of ideas, as enshrined in the First Amendment, has made it easier for outsiders to infiltrate national political conversations, especially in the online world, where it is simple to obscure identities and locations. Matt Miller, what do you do?
It's tough. In that case, you need to have an all-out effort by the government addressing all three fronts: the potential hacks of election systems themselves, the social media influence, and attempts to hack candidates and release their information into the public. With respect to the social media aspect, the one piece you can do other than prevention is for the government to come out with a unified front and try to tell the American people what's going on. And until today, we've never really seen that. We've never seen a press conference like this from the administration because you haven't had leadership at the top. I think it's true that you've had, efforts going on inside the agencies. Chris Wray detailed an effort that the FBI has been working on. He pointedly didn't say it was directed by the White House or by the Attorney General, but something the FBI was working on. But I don't think until today you could see the White House stand up with an event like this because it would offend the president, probably anger the president. What's changed is that after the Helsinki press conference, the president, or at least advisors around the president, realized that he had plunged his administration into major controversy by going overseas and seeming to grovel in front of Vladimir Putin and deny election interference, and then come back to the United States and again deny that it's happening now. And so you see them trying to dig out of this hole with this press conference. But the problem is, you can't on the one hand convince the American people, or try to convince the American people, that you're being serious about foreign interference in our election, while the president, the press secretary, and the national security advisor call it a witch hunt, and they regularly come out and call for the investigation to be shut down, as the president did yesterday. The two just simply do not square. You'll never convince the American people to take it seriously when the president himself doesn't.
And it is really confusing because it was only a couple weeks ago that Kirstjen Nielsen was on stage in Aspen telling one of our own reporters that she didn't believe Russia was still interfering in the election, and now she's done an about-face on that. Peter Alexander, is Matt Miller right? Is this